because they too had to fight against the power of the devil wherever they are at. So with that being said, let me just draw you a quick comparison between the power of the devil and who he is and God himself. Let's start with John chapter 44. Unless you have one of those new Bibles, you're not going to find John chapter 44. Let's go with John 8. Let's go with John 8 and verse 44. John 8:44. Notice, if you would, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh of the lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. That is a description of the devil, Satan, Lucifer, the serpent, the red devil, or the red dragon, whatever you want to call him, the many names that the Bible gives him, whichever one you choose, he is the father of lies. And notice also what it said there in that verse, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. So he is also a lustful being. So chapter 8 verse 44 says he is a lustful creation, and he is also the father of lies. So I want you to understand this about the old devil. He is not bound by any means to any truth. He is not bound by a set of parameters. He can do, he can say, he can act as he chooses to do. He can tempt, he can lead astray, he can seek to devour, he can be subtle as he was in the Garden of Eden. Whatever actions he chooses to use, he has the free will, and he is exempt from any parameters to do so, because truth does not preside within him. Now let's look on the flip side of that coin. Let's look at God. Let's go to Leviticus chapter number 19, if you would. Leviticus chapter 19 and verse number 2. Give you just a minute to get there. And Leviticus chapter number 2 and verse number 19, Leviticus chapter 19, verse number 1, if you would. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, so is there any doubt to who is speaking here? The Lord, all uppercase, Jehovah, the all-sufficient one, is speaking. He spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel. So the Lord is instructing his man, what you're about to hear from me, I want you to take it to the nation of Israel. I want you to take it back to my chosen people. And I want you to rehearse, I want you to repeat exactly as I am about to give it to you. So notice the instruction. He says, speak unto the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them. He says, ye shall be holy. Chosen people of mine, the one who are carrying forth my name, the ones who I have raised up, those promised seed of Abraham, the ones who I've brought out of Egypt, the ones who I've given the law to. He's saying, ye shall be holy. Now notice, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. So in John chapter 8, verse 44, we saw that the devil has no parameters. He can do, he can say, he can act, he can tempt, he can do whatever he pleases to do under the power that God has given him to do so. But on the other side of the coin, or in opposition to the old devil himself, is God on high, the Holy One. And he says, my mannerism